medicine that's biblical. So let's keep it light, let's keep it light, let's keep it light for a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the BCC is thrilled to present, straight from the pages of Acts, a young man with a deep appreciation for the laws of gravity. Please welcome to the pulpit, Eutychus.
Thanks, much appreciated. I'm not a fan of the statement "I was bored to death." Been there, done that, and it is not all that funny. So I'm Eutychus, the guy who got taken out by an extended sermon. And in my defense, for real, sermons should have a time limit. I'm just saying. Let me set the scene for you. I lived in Troas, a port city by the Aegean Sea. We were just normal folks trying to follow the new way of Jesus. This was early Christianity, and so people met wherever they could. Church buildings weren't really a thing yet. This time we were meeting in an upper room, and the preacher was Paul. The Paul of the Bible. Paul was the OG evangelist, basically the Billy Graham of the first century. The guy who literally got pulled over by Jesus on the road to Damascus and ended up writing letters that would eventually make up most of the New Testament. Kind of a big deal. I was sitting in the cheap seats, the kind of seats even the person selling you the tickets asks if you are sure about. It was already late, and a few hours into the teaching, a perfect storm of drowsiness starts to close in on me. I tried, guys. I really tried. I pinched myself. I tried only closing one eye at a time. My notes started consisting of incomplete sentences followed by squiggly lines. I tried to stay focused on Paul, but at some point my connection dropped, and apparently, so did I. 3 stories down. Things went off for a bit, and the next thing I know, Paul is hugging me, saying, "Don't worry, everyone, he's alive. Praise God. Now where were we?" Talk about awkward. My squad were like, "Dude, you took major fall damage and died." So yeah, I'm Eutychus. I fell asleep, fell out, fell dead, and I still came out of that meeting having experienced both a spiritual and a literal awakening. I know these things usually end with some deep knowledge and stuff, so I think it's pretty cool that God used Paul, this person who used to be a hardcore terminator of Christians, to not only share the gospel of Jesus so mightily, but to even res a former target back to life. Good night, stay frosty, and God bless. Eutychus AFK.
Join us next time when another Bible personality takes to the pulpit to share their personal story. Till then, go in peace, or at least try not to make things worse.
The BCC is recorded in front of a live virtual audience, most of whom managed to stay logged in. The views expressed by tonight's presenter, including any theological inaccuracies, do not necessarily reflect any denominational dogma and are purely for comedic effect. Any resemblance to persons living dead or resurrected is mostly biblical. Please sleep responsibly.
A cheerful heart is good medicine that's biblical. So let's keep it light, let's keep it light, let's keep it light.